I'm going to go over 2 attacks on a single base in an effort to show how to follow up a nearly successful previous attack by another one of our clanmates. So if someone has a great strategy versus a base, but just comes up a little bit short due to either some kind of small issues, maybe some troll Teslas in a corner, or a Tesla farm that you didn't anticipate, or bombs or traps or whatever. It's helpful to be able to understand how to tweak someone else's attack in order to be successful in your own attack on a base after it's been hit. So here's an attack by Blah against this Town Hall 9. He's going to go in with an air attack, a bit of a Golem Valk kill squad with his heroes, and then a Lan Loon for the rest of the base. So he's taking down these storages on the sides, breaking in with wall breakers. He's got a single Golem going in. He's engaged the Queen with that Golem, so that Golem is dying fairly quickly, but now he's going in with his heroes, his Valks, and you can see the Queen go down very quickly, and the Valks are tearing it up. They start to pull the clan castle, and his King and the Valks take care of the CC troops, as well as the air defense that was right there, and they are continuing to bash through the base. So at this point, the kill squad is nearly dead. He's just got his Queen left, and he's going to start on the rest of his attack. So you'll notice that his kill squad did get fairly far. He's able to kill part of this Tesla farm, as well as that air defense and the Queen and the clan castle. And he goes in on the west side of this base. He is fighting upstream against the sweeper, and that does slow him down a little bit. You can see the loons getting backed up there. And I believe he brought 3 hounds with this attack. So right here you see a little bit of a Tesla doing some damage on balloons there. That's something to keep track of also when you're planning your next attack. And so his balloons are working their way through this base. He's got 1 hound left. That 1 hound is kind of off on its own while the balloons are making their way around the exterior of the base. And the last hound there dies prior to the loons catching up with it. And here the balloons take a big detour off to the side while that air defense is taking them out before they make their way back over to the air defense and wrap up the base. So I'm going to speed this up. Blah has now completely wiped out all the defenses. Everything in this base is just cleanup. But as you can see, the timer is running down, and he doesn't have a whole lot left of his pups in order to finish the attack. And he comes up a little bit short. So that's the attack. It was well planned out, but just came up a little bit shy. So we'll go into the subsequent attack and explain what was changed in the next attack in order to make it successful. So I have a very similar troop composition to Blah, with a few differences. I chose not to bring any Valks with the kill squad because I was anticipating that a bare minimum kill squad with just Golem, a few wizards, and the heroes was going to be able to take out both of the heroes, the air defense, and the clan castle before dying. And that's really all I wanted to take care of. I knew that at that point there wasn't going to be much left in it, and they would die fairly soon after that. And I also opted to go in on a different side of the base for the Lan Loon attack to try to avoid dealing with those sweepers. So we'll start the attack and see how some of the differences play out. Notice these storage units are they're outside of the range of the archer towers, so I let the wizards down before the golem, so that that golem isn't taking a big beating while the storages are dying. And much of this goes the same way as before. Heroes go in. That golem is just about dead at this point. And my Barb King locks onto the queen and starts to take her out. This, you'll see that the golems are, the golemite, there's one more golemite that's left there. And now we start to pull the clan castle. My Barbarian King is going to be taking the full force of that clan castle, so he's going to go down fairly quickly while the poison is trying to take down the baby dragon. And there goes my king. Baby dragon down. So at this point, it's just my queen against this air defense, and I still have her ability. She's able to take that out, and I go in with my air attack at this point. So there was one thing that I noticed on this base, and that is that there's several lines of defenses that just line up perfectly for haste spells for loons getting into the base. So this mortar, this archer tower, and this whiz tower and air defense are all kind of in a line. So putting a haste there will just speed up those loons all the way up into that center to help get into that base. And the same thing with this wizard tower, this cannon, and this X-bow. They're all in a bit of a line there from the exterior of the base. And a haste spell will be able to really take advantage of getting the loons to get deep into that base very quickly. Same thing with this third hound with the mortar and the archer tower, as well as down here with the Tesla wizard tower archer tower combination. So we're just going to make our way around this base now, making sure to clean up the rest of the defenses. I know that there's a Tesla farm over there. I'm going to save one rage for that Tesla farm and make sure that that all goes down very quickly. And there's not a whole lot left now. I have lots of spare troops, lots of pups around the outside of the base taking things out, and that's it. So that's how I was able to tweak Blah's great attack into just wrapping it up and sealing the deal. So hopefully this is helpful for folks who are trying to figure out how to attack a base that's already been hit with a fairly successful attack, and you're just trying to replicate it with a few changes. So hopefully this is helpful.